It's like the epitome of blind leading the blind in here, which I absolutely love. You right, Ian?
I'm all right, thanks.
You right, Sheila?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, good?
Yeah.
Heavy removals all done?
We're sorted, yeah.
We are sorted. Fair play, team, by the way. It's lovely to have... Welcome, Ian.
Oh, thank you.
Debut in this studio, right?
It is, yeah, very first time.
Yeah, which is wonderful. Love the craft. Hello, Linda. It's all good, don't worry about it. We've got a lot of demos coming up. But Ian, a quick shout from you. Like, what is your involvement with the Crafty Witches?
So I've been with them from the beginning. I was on the design team, and then Linda asked me to join the TV team about 2 years ago. Yeah. And I've been doing it ever since. So
you love it?
I love it, yeah. I love the Crafty Witches.
Yeah. And Sheila, you are an official Crafty Witch?
I am, yes. Probably joined about 2 months ago. Still trying to get my head around all the information, and because there's so much of it. But it's fun. It's it's really different for me because I've over the years I've done a lot of digital crafting, but when we had like CDs, but like how Linda started off, and then DVD-ROMs, and I'm not great on technology at all on computers because I've always just done physical craft, but I'm getting all right now. I'm getting okay,
all right.
Yeah, so hopefully in a few weeks
around a card.
I'll be able to be showing you around the computer.
All sorts. And listen, we're going to go through the computer in just a second, and Ian's going to go through because you've got lots of different options. But what's the general messaging of this show? Because in front of us here, and Andy, feel free if you can have a look around because it's all digital downloads. So once you get them home, you can deliver to your PC, right, to your email address. Yeah,
crafting immediately today. It's straight away. You've got everything in your inbox.
You have indeed got loads of different options, but like 4 different options. And actually, you're seeing like the dogs, just saying the dinosaurs. We've also got some wonderful like raspberry collections, vintage blooms. So whatever your
There's something for it, something for everybody in the collection, and it's great. This is probably, well, it isn't. It's my favourite kind of offer that we do. Yeah. Because 12 mini collections, the 144 sheets. It's amazing.
Now then, we'll talk a lot about joining the Coven Club. Is that the Beatles?
No, the Coven Club. Yeah, it's the Beatles, but this is the Coven.
This is the Coven Club. Absolutely, we'll talk all about that. Don't worry about that. There is a promo code on the. Are you aware of this, Sheila?
Yes.
Promo code.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Do you remember what it is?
It's, as Linda would say, Tango, Charlie, Sierra, 22.
The craft store is how I remember
What is it? TCS, yeah?
Yeah. TCS 22.
That was it on the phone call. She said Tango, Sierra, Charlie. And we were like, oh. And yes, it is.
Well, she's used to organising organised crime groups, isn't she? So she's often like telling people where to go and stuff. So she's the mafia.
She
absolutely,
is in charge.
But as you heard, TCS 22 will give you overall a 10% saving off everything.
And that's amazing as well. And if you're in the Coven Club, it's even more.
It is even more. So every single order, craftywitches.co.uk, use that code TCS22, a further 10% coming off there. Right, are we going this way? We're going this way. Going this way?
We're going this way,
Right, we'll see you in a minute. Right, we're wandering this way, team. Perfect. Look at this, it's all coming together, in. Who needs prep, they say. Very, very excited about this show. Now, so in front of us here, how many collections are we choosing from? Because it's like a 3 for 2, isn't it?
It's a 3 for 2. There's 12 collections, but they're in groups of 3. Yep. So obviously on our pack shop, they're going down in groups of 3. But the best way to get this down is all 12 together.
You can do that.
I mean, you can pick and choose. On our website, you're getting them you can buy them singular, you can buy them in the groups of 3. But the best way is definitely all of them together. The offer is sensational.
Saving, absolutely. You can spy there several of them. I know we're going to go through them in just a second, but when you see on the website a fine vintage, for example, blue bouquets, you're just coming in now to the Dino Rawsome, Feline florals, as you spied before, By the Sea, if that works better for you, Furry Good Mates, Magical Kingdom, Summer Awakening, is it Sweetest Duckies?
Sweetest Duckies, yeah.
Sweetest Duckies is another one for you, so you've got lots of choice, but as you say, you can get them all if you want to. Rightio. We're going to flick all through it now. Just logging on, why not? Do you want to start on the overhead or do you want to start on the computer?
No, start on the overhead.
Rightio, what do we see? What do we need to know?
Right, as you know, Linda likes to keep things simple, stupid, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, carry on.
That's what we're doing with our website today and always. We've got our banner with the craft store on, so you can click on that today. From the Crafty Witches, www.thecraftywitches.co.uk. You can just jump onto the banner. That'll take you to everything that's on the show today.
Wonderful.
Yeah. If you're looking at the top of the screen on the home page, you've got the Cauldron Shop. That then will bring you down a list of everything that's available on the website, and there is so much available on there. From SVG files, paper to big downloads, small downloads. Yep. There's loads there. Pollyanna and all sorts.
Oh, no, I know you're in your flow, but I'm seeing the words ready-made card collections, which is going to be very poignant on this show, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yep. When you go to the website and you're going to check out, you're going to want to redeem your code, which is TCS22.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you look on the website, then you'll see in blue writing, redeem your code. Click on that. Can we get in there? Yeah.
Is that it? Yep.
Redeem your code. You click on that. It's then going to bring you up a blue box where you can enter that code. Then that will apply your 10% discount.
Brilliant.
To your order.
So all previous ones, or I'm going for the multi-buy and I'm still getting 3 for 2 and I'm going to join the club and all sorts. Okay.
That's right, yeah. And then you just put in your details in and check out. It's as simple as that.
Hey Ian, I've got a technical question to ask you.
Go on.
Say I just want to join the Coven Club. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for the full year. Yeah?
Yeah.
Could I still use that code?
You
Club
can.
Can I? So
Yeah.
get money off the club?
You can use that code to join the Coven Club today
That's
as well.
the way to go, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's what you want to do. Okay, good. Just check in. Didn't know if that was exempt, but it's not. It's all in there.
And then also on the landing page at the front, if you scroll right to the bottom, this is really important because, again, we'll get to when we get to talk about the Coven Club, but you want to sign up for our newsletter,
Yep.
Hocus Pocus Weekly. Now, we send that out. It comes out 2 or 3 times a week.
There it is,
We
yeah.
don't bombard you with emails. We just give you these and it tells you what's coming up. So signing up for that is probably the best thing because you'll get to see everything first
Nice.
as to what we're doing and what's coming up.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. These are our choices, if you like, or you can go for them all.
Yeah. Like I said, the best way is definitely to go for the big bonus collection today.
Yep.
So you get the first 3. You've got fine vintage. You've got your blue bouquets and by the seaside. And these, I mean, if you think about the fine vintage, I mean, like it can be used for male, female. It's a real.
Yep.
Well,
Well, it's excellent for Linda for a start.
Well, it is the Merlot.
It is a Merlot. Is there a fig behind it? Okay, we're all good.
She does like a fig roll.
I
you're
can't
right.
wait. I can't wait to look at the comments.
The blue bouquet, and again, that's like a really nice, fresh blue floral one. And then obviously by the seaside, that's where we all want to be at the moment, isn't it?
Delightful, hasn't it? The weather being, yeah.
And then the next 3.
Yeah, go on.
Sheila's been training me, by the way, so we'll
Did I say it right earlier, Sheila?
Yeah.
Well, how do you say it?
Chinwazzery. Chinwazzery.
Just say it quick.
I'm from the north.
Chinwazzery.
Chinwazzery.
So we've got the chinoiserie sheet,
Chinwazzery.
Yeah?
which is this reminded me when we first got this one through to ourselves to start building the projects with. My mum used to collect is it the Dalton? Is it the?
Well, like
It was all like white and blue.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can remember having it all in
like
a cabinet.
porcelain-esque, isn't it? Yeah, like.
And that just reminded me of that. So, I mean, there's going to be lots of people out there that collect that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
these would be lovely cards to make with it. Then you got the kiddies,
Hooray.
Dinah Rawsome.
Yep, we can say that one all over that.
And then we've got
Oh,
this really
this is
beautiful
interesting, isn't it? How striking.
feline florals. And
Yep.
again, this one, we've Becky has done amazing, like bringing the colours from the florals into the cat.
Yep.
So the cat actually looks like a stained glass window almost. So printed on acetate with a light going through. This collection is going to be.
So if I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I just want to go for those 3, there's an option for those 3 on a 3 for 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not paying that. There is that big bundle after all where you're going to get everything, which I completely agree going for as well.
Yeah.
And just to remind ourselves, these are digital. So literally, I mean, give the internet a second to process, but as soon as you press checkout, a couple of minutes later, you got your email and you got it.
Well, you get 3 emails. You get the one that will tell you that your order's been accepted. Then you'll get one to say that your order's been paid, and then you'll get another one that's then got you downloaded.
Here
ready
it
to
is.
go. And it happens more or less simultaneously. It's so
There you go.
quick.
By the end of this show, right now, and you're thinking, that price for all of them, $16.99 for all of them. And you're like, yes, have a look for all of them. And you join the club in that exact same show. There's no other crafting like it.
Well, it's $6.99, but you get your 10% off if you use the code, don't forget.
Good
as well.
point. Yep. If you want to go for 1 or 2 or 3 of them, yeah, absolutely good point.
So that's the first 6 collections. We've then got the next 6. So we've got Forest Friends. Again, that's a really like whimsical, going out into the, like real fairy forest.
Magical, isn't it?
Magical
I'm
type.
with you.
Yeah. Then we've got the Furry Good Friends. This is, I think this is all of our favourites, to be fair.
I see why.
Really, getting the dogs and the cats together, quite a comical one to have. Magical Kingdom. So then you've got all, your fairies are all in there as well. So you're covering in just that top 3, you're covering quite a lot of...
That works really well with Forest Friends as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Then your next 3, Summer Awakens.
Ready for right now?
That's what we need, don't we? We need
Yep.
some sunshine. Well, it's been beautiful driving down, so
Well,
it
yeah,
has
like
been
you
nice
say, if you're
sunshine
inspired by
today.
now, it's like, here we go.
Sweetie Stuckies, so these are really good for like babies' cards, new baby and stuff. And then we've got the Vintage Bloom, so very, as it says, vintage. So it's got all really nice, beautiful. Becky's amazing with what she does with the artwork. You know, she brings it all together, mix, matches, and harmonises, as chappers would say.
She does.
And those are your 12 collections.
And those are one in that bundle.
That's all of what you'll get in that one bundle.
There you go. That is exactly what you get. Is that price point right, by the way? How much do you think that 12 is?
Well, I always think she's been at the mall back when I get this price, to be honest with you, because that is...
Is that price right? $16.99?
$14.99.
$14.99?
$14.99.
For
all 12.
All 12 collections.
Yeah.
So if I want to break it down into, as you said, there's a $6.99 price point, 10% off, $6.29. 12 kit multi-buy, $14.99. Let's take 10% off. $13.49. Oh, this is ridiculous.
And Dan,
Yeah?
that becomes even better.
Go on.
If you're in the Coven Club.
Go on.
Because it's £10 and a penny in the Coven Club.
Why do I get?
Because part of the membership is you get 25% off.
Can I be in the Coven Club and still use my TCS 22?
Yes, you can.
It's giving it away.
So
Sounds like a typical thing, like, we're going to say that because we're like, how much did you think it was going to be? For all 12, and a 10% off just by appearing on the craft store, thank you. And I'm in the Coven Club already. Or if not, you can get your 10% off your Coven Club membership too.
Yeah.
Even the trial's a tenner, right?
The trial, yeah, a tenner.
Yeah, £10 trial. Oh, nearly fell over there, didn't it? Roz would be furious. £10 trial, use a Coven Club, £9. And then for that,
You're going to get 2 £5 vouchers, because obviously we're in the middle of the month, so you'll get £5 this month.
oh yeah, it goes over into May, doesn't it?
Yeah, £5 next month, and that's to go off all your digital downloads, to buy off, to spend on your digital downloads. Plus, you'll get 25% discount off everything that you buy.
No wonder you love what you're doing. This is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you to Linda Chapman, of course, and Becky and the whole team. Only through shopping direct, craftywitches.co.uk. That's where that code is. That's where you join the Coven Club after all. That's where you get the greatest savings and the rest of the whole collection. Have you got more to show us here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So we're just going to show you what everything that's on the show, just so that we can see. So ready-made cards, Happy Spring, these ones are. So I think last time we'd got some different, we got the moonlit ones perhaps last time.
Yes, I remember.
We've now got the spring ones, which again, you could be crafting with these today. So you've got Easter on there, Happy Easter. So if you've got to make those last-minute Easter cards,
yeah, quite right.
You've got those ready to go as well. These come with all the envelopes to match, all the inserts to match, and the boxes to create the boxes. So if you are selling them on craft stores or donating to charity to sell, these can look really professional. Like it's got like. I know Linda doesn't like the word, but it's belly band.
Yeah, that's what they are.
With actual like a nice design on the front that shows what's in the box, and you can have those in boxes of 6 or 12. It's a sensational deal.
That is just one example, after all, of what we're talking about there, of course. And again, if you're thinking, actually, I just love that bit, then use that for something else, right? You can do whatever you want to do. But as far as like looking professional and making and selling, this is it, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That's the way to go. And then, I mean, just by you, Dan, as well, there's a couple of cards that that Mandy's done, where she's decoupaged them up.
Oh, how cute.
So these are, you can just click print and then make a card, but you can actually then take it that one step further and add decoupage with them as well. So because it's digital, you can print as many as you want.
So if I think, I love that one, that's going to work for my Easter cards, for example, I'm going to print, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I've sold out the 10 I made. Back we go. Yeah. Create some more, print out more.
And likewise, if you've had an Easter card delivered to you this week and you think, I haven't been out, I haven't got any, straight away.
Yeah, I'll make you one. Of course I've made you one. Let me go upstairs.
That's it, yeah.
See the printer going. By the way, Pauline Taylor says, I've ordered already. Can't wait to get going. I'm from Wigan too. Are you from Wigan? Is Wigan you?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. So Pauline says I. Keep an eye on the street. She'll be out there as well. You've got the downloads started to print. So much choice. That's from Paul as well. Beverly, wonderful, so beautiful and usable collections. Had to have the 12. Yes, Beverly, as you said.
it's the way to go.
Yeah, great value. And also, Becky is popping in there links to everything we are talking about. So if you're on Facebook, have a look at the feed there. But lots of people, Tina, Louise, Jade, Debbie, Laurie, Louise, plenty of people tuning in to say hello. Sorry, I've stopped you in your flow there.
No, that's
got a lot more
okay.
to show.
I was just going to say as well, Dan, the great thing is, even if you're just looking at the craft stores out, get over to our website, go through it, have a look. There's so much content on there. We've been going for over 2 years. And you know what Linda Chapman's like. Everything is magazine quality. So what you're getting is what the printers would get to make the cards. There's just that. There's something for everybody on the website
quite
there.
right too.
So. And then on the show, the last one on the show is the essential inserts.
Yep.
So these ones, again, they come in all the sizes. So yes, 5x5, 4x4, 6x6, DL. 7x7, 8x8, A5, 5x7, 6x4. They're all the inserts are in there.
You might have made all those up here and just sent them.
But then
5x6 by 12 by.
But these are what we use every day.
Yep.
You know, you haven't got to look for a sentiment. It's all in there, like happy Christmas, happy Valentine's Day, happy Father's Day. Some of these are sentiments that we can never find, even if we've got stamps. You know what I mean? These are all there, and they're all in the sizes because, as I said at the beginning, Linda likes to keep everything simple, stupid. That is so that if I want a 7x7 card, I can just print that 7x7. I haven't got to go resizing, changing. It's all there done for me. So I've then, bang, it's in the card, ready to go.
And as you said, professional quality. That's what you're doing. If you're making the time to make something, either for a loved one, you want it to be the best possible.
Yeah.
If you're making to sell and it's your name on it, you want to make it the best possible because they might come back and shop again, or you never know. It's exactly what the ability you've got to do. So they are your inserts that you download.
That's right.
Yep.
So these are all these are digital downloads. So then what I've done is just to show you, I've printed some of the things on various different materials.
Fabulous.
So this is printed on our 250 GSM card, and it's one of the furry doggy.
Yep. Very good mates, I think it might be.
But then I've also printed it on the cream card that we've got on the show.
It's on the show as well. It's all on crafty.co.uk with extra 10% off.
It does show. I mean, you can see a little bit of difference in the colour on the screen, but it is massively different in real life.
Yep.
Again, the same with the craft card. I mean, there's not much craft card that will go through a printer, but ours does.
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
And that's because when Linda's selected all of these products, she's selected it for us to be able to print on because we're a digital company.
Yep.
So, and then, as you can see, nothing changes in. Well, oh, sorry, that's the tissue paper.
Nice, yeah.
So that went through the printer, and then you've got. There's no. Well, that's on A3. So, and then
the quality's perfect, isn't it?
I just printed some on. So when we do the computer, you can be shown how to resize and stuff. I've just done this on paper just to give you an idea. So that's how it would print off normally. That's it at 50%. So if I make smaller cards,
on the back of my card, and then my box.
I know people will always say there's a lot of waste around, but I can use that for mats and layers. I can use it for other things that I'm doing, but I'm not using as much ink. Because I'm picking out. I can have it at 75%, 100%, 150%.
You're wondering how big it's going to go, right?
200%, and 300%. So now it becomes wall art.
It does, yeah. Frame that up.
So you frame that up, and you can have that in a kiddie's bedroom. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it?
It'd be delightful. And then I guess because it's digital, right? If I wanted to, I could then type someone's name on it if I want to, or one of the sentiments. Very fancy. We're going this way?
Yeah. We'll just have a quick look at the.
I'm glad he knows what he's doing, Sheila. I'm glad he knows. I ain't got a clue. This is really cool.
Right. So with the downloads, you can download with whatever device that you have the ability to download on. So whether it be a Windows device or any of the others, Apple, Chrome, whatever, you can download. All you have to remember is you want to play with the files if you're a Chromebook and Apple user, and you want to run with the files if you're a Windows user.
Rightio.
And with the run with the files, it will give us on a Windows, it'll give us a nice landing page and everything. So we'll just quickly look at the Furry Good Friends. And this is what's great about this. It comes, obviously, we've got our beautiful landing page with the Crafty witches on. You've then got 2 pages of toppers. You've got an insert, and you've got the sentiment sheet. You're following the cauldrons every time. So if you click next at the bottom on the cauldron, it will then take you to all the decorative papers. So if I click on a decorative paper, that brings that up. If I just minimise it in the screen.
So what you did for all these printing we were looking at a second ago, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But you can print that as many times as you want, can't you? That's what's also great about that. You've then got your next button again, which then takes you to the last 4 pages, which is 2 essentials. So we've got like the brown spotted dots in there. And then we've also got the solid colours. And then you just go back and it takes you to the beginning of the thing, because it's only 12 pages per collection. That's why there's 144 in all 12 collections. But also with us, you've got the more information.
Okay.
So you click on that, that will take you, and that's in every collection that we do. All that is always there. Tells you how to, the T's and C's, frequently asked questions, contact us. But if you do want to contact us, it's hello@thecraftywitches.co.uk.
Okay.
And again, one of the girls will always be there to answer any questions. But this will help you follow all the way around.
So you've always think it's a cracking idea, but maybe like Sheila, you haven't, because maybe it hasn't really been in the world for so long as accessible, the download side of things. Right, I've got my file, I've saved it, how do I print it off? It's stuff like that. It could be something much more serious, but actually just purely like how to use my digital files.
And that's what's great. We've got, there's another warlock out there, Kevin, bless him.
Kevin.
And Kevin's our IT technical expert, so he sorts everything out for us. And if you follow us as well on Linda's Facebook page, Creative Friends, there's loads and loads of content there as well, videos and all sorts of things to show you how to do stuff as well.
You're very good, Ian.
Thank you very much.
I'm pleased to be stood next to you finally. It's been coming, and we're here now. Shall I wander that way?
It is. It's over to Sheila now.
Rightio. Right, I'm going to stop in the middle. I'm going to stop on the way. I'm going, all right?
See you in a bit.
Right, Ian. Nice, perfect. How exciting is this show altogether? And the possibility, I was even amazed when it was $16.99. Maybe I made that price up. It's $14.99 for all 12. Listen, if you'd rather a $6.99 price point and you want to go, they're all 3 for 2s within there as well. After all, you can do. But in front of us here is a selection of the kind of projects, cards, boxes, home decor projects, whatever you want to do, that you could be printing off and making forever. Use the code TCS22 for an extra 10% off. That is a unique code for this show, website-wide on the craftywitches.co.uk. So all 4 of the 3 for 2s, creating 12 new collections for you to make and sell till your heart is content. A fine vintage blue bouquets by the seaside, chinoiserie chic, dino raw, feline florals, the forest friends. I know I'm going quick. Furry good mates, magical kingdom. There are some of the furry good mates you're looking at right now. Summer awakens, sweetest duckies, vintage blooms. With an extra $13.49 for 12 collections. Different artwork, different designers, different age groups if you like, but different sizes, as Ian has perfectly pointed out. You can just change the size of the printout on your computer and away you go. That's not special software, by the way. That's purely in your printer settings. That is so traditional and lovely. You might be decoupaging it up, you might be layering up if you want to, or not. Maybe you're inspired by Wheeler in the last hour and pop it into a book if you want to. Of course, you can. Whilst you're on craftywitches.co.uk, by the way, please do look out for the ready-made card collections, those ones that come in the boxes with the belly band, if you like. That's really cool, is it? The Magical Kingdom and the Feline floral side of things. Your essential inserts, as Ian went through as well, inside of the vast majority of cards. You can just see in the top of that one there, actually. You can see that really cool little border. The essential inserts are only $4.99. You're going to get a further 10% off with TCS 22. The craftywitches.co.uk is where you go to get your hands on all this artwork, and it is literally seconds, nay minutes, to get them into your computer and to check out your baskets. You ready, Sheila?
Yes.
Rightio. I'm going to wander this way after. Yes, I am.
Sorry.
Here we go.
That was a bit of stern, wasn't it?
Yes, I am. Hurry up. And at some point, Sheila, I'm going to leave you to move that camera over to here.
Okay, that's fine.
Shall I leave it now?
Fine. Yes, if you want to, I can just tell everybody what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be using.
See you later. I'll put the kettle on Ian. Don't worry about that.
Don't be too long.
I won't be too long.
So, obviously, Ian has just shown you the Furry Good Friends collection, and this is perfect. I mean, you know, this is typical lovely pets collection. Everybody's got a pet of some kind, and we always fall in love when we've got any collection that's got dogs and cats on it, because we've all got dogs and cats, obviously. But these images are just so beautiful. And they're really quirky and they're very lovable as well, very cute and quite unusual and very funny too. So you'll be able to see as we start to use them that we've got the dogs and the cats. On the sheet that Ian showed you, you've got 6 toppers on the A4 sheet. So what I've done, and this was really difficult, having to choose 4 from the 6, because I was like, which ones am I going to use? So what I'm going to do, I've printed out some of the paper. I'm using Linda's black card, which we've got on the show.
Indeed.
Linda's white card, the 250 GSM, which is great for a card blank. So I've added some black onto that. Printed out 2 lots of the papers. So you'll see these are just 2. And if you've not crafted like digitally before, these kits, these mini kits are really good because they're really, really easy and they're a lovely way to get started. You don't become overwhelmed with them. They've got all the same detail, but you just don't get quite as much as you would in a huge kit. But again, this is just like crafting with a kit that you've ordered, a physical kit that you've got through the door. You know, just exactly the same.
Whatever GSM you want, right, or whatever your printer will take. But
exactly.
Like on the tissue paper and things, or vellums, whatever printable. I guess printable fabrics.
Of course, yeah, it's whatever your printer will take, you know. So you might have a little basic printer, you might have one, a new old-fangled, old singing, old dancing one, you know. So, again, beautiful things you can do with them. I know that Ian has printed bags as well in the past.
Nice.
With some of the images on, and they've looked great. So what we've got now, we've got the 4... toppers, and I've already put 3 of them onto black card. I'm going to put my final one onto black card, and then we're going to use these as a waterfall card. And I wanted to show, rather than just doing something kind of flat and basic, I wanted to show that, like me and Ian and Linda and lots of you out there who are crafters and have been crafters for years and years, you can still do all the usual techniques and all the usual, you know, kinetic cards with movement and things with a digital kit. There's nothing any different except you're printing it out, and you're only printing out the bits you want. OK, so what I've done, I've got my 4 toppers now, and I'm going to put this one on the top. Now, you see, they've already got this almost inked effect around the edge.
Oh, so you haven't added that?
No, that's already done for you.
Wow, cool.
Which is great. You know, if you're a beginner and you've not got inks and you're thinking, what are they talking about? Then it's already done for you, and you can see how it kind of makes it a little bit vintage. So I've done them in a grey, pink, a grey, and then the beige colour. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just explain to you about the waterfall card. Now, with a waterfall card, you always need to have like what would resemble if a T, a capital T, if I turn it that way, you would have a capital T kind of shape. Now, this piece is, I've got the full length of an A4 sheet, and then to get the width, I've actually put my topper on there. So I've put my topper at the bottom of the strip to get the width. And then what you need to do is you score 4 lines for each of, so you've got one for each of the toppers. Now, the thing about this as well is, depending on your scoreboard, I've used a 1/2 inch score here, but you could use a centimetre. Depends how big you want it to be. So what we're going to do, first of all...
And that big black card, that was out on use my words, that was out on A4?
Yes.
Righto.
Yes, so this is about 9, I'll just measure it. It's about 9.5 centimetres wide. I can't tell you what it is in inches because I don't think we've got inches on the actual board here, on the mat. So what I'm going to do, I've scored them, so I'm just going to fold along the score lines like this, and this creates that waterfall effect. OK, so we'll just do that. And I'm just doing it with my my thumb. Yeah. Like that, and then we've got our 4th score line here, which again, we'll just press that down. Now, what I've already done, I've cut a piece of paper that will just sit on here like this, and I've already punched a hole in the bottom, and I've cut it to a bit of almost like a tag, so it's almost like an upside down tag, because what we want to do is then thread some ribbon through for the mechanism. So I'm going to glue my paper on here.
I'll say on the Facebook feed, by the way, Becky is putting in a whole load of links in there for you to each of the products. Maybe you're going to go for the full 12, which the majority of you are, or you want to go for the black card, for example. So all the links, but you can shop the whole website, of course, by going direct craftywitches.co.uk. Terry's just joined us, as is Shirley. Mandy, a lovely gentleman called Wayne has also tuned in. Hi, Wayne. What?
Is that the Wayne that I live with, is it?
It might be.
I guess it will be, won't it?
I live with.
The one that I live with, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to put our toppers on. Okay, so I'm going to use my tape for this. The reason I didn't put tape on beforehand is because I wanted to show you those score lines. So what we're going to do now, get to the end of the tape, which is there. So I need to put a piece of tape just under each score line, because that's where we're going to attach the toppers.
Righto.
Okay, so I'll do all 4 at once now, and then we can get that put together.
This is like the biggest waterfall I've ever seen.
It is a big one, isn't
making
it?
a whole an event. But it's the sort of thing like Sheila's demos are so excellent. Not of course for representing the product from the Crafty Witches, but actually new ideas. Differently, maybe you're looking at this thinking, oh, I'd love to do this with a previous download I've got from Crafty Witches or from something else. Like the actual tutorial of doing this, I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's an old technique, a waterfall card, but it always is quite fun to do. The thing you can do with it as well, you can do it, I mean, its name comes from the fact that it kind of topples like a waterfall would, but there's nothing stopping you turning it and doing it that way on a card that would be in landscape format. So again, you can do it that way. I'm doing it this way today because this is a little bit more traditional.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put our toppers on. So this is going to be my bottom topper here. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Because, you know, bottom and top are the opposite. So it sounds like I'm saying it the wrong way around. So we've got one on there. And then we'll get our next one on here. So I'm going to go with the pink one next. And then, because this has got pink around the edge, line it up to the score line, like that.
Am I right in thinking have I made this up, that Linda first started crafting for, like, dog charities and things? And
do you know, I can't...
Have I made that up? Linda, have I made that up? Or, I know
she'll tell us.
Huge animal lover.
Well, it's possible, I guess, because she's always had, you know, the Old English sheepdogs.
Yeah.
You know, so it's possible.
Ian, is that right?
There we go, Ian knows.
Well, think about this, but this is a different take on that. I love the comical value. Ian said there's a bit of a comical between cats and dogs together, like the cat's loving that, the dog's not so sure.
Definitely.
Lovely.
So you can see now we've got our 4 folded pieces, and as we pull the tag down, that's what will happen. Okay, so that's how it'll go. Now, what we need to do is we need to attach it, and this is where the tricky bit is.
Okay.
Because so many people always, you know, think it goes like that. And if you put it like that and stick that there, then this is going to slip. So we need to attach this T to here.
Right.
Okay, so that it stops when we pull it through. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that to there. So if we put it like that, then when we pull this through, it will slide. So remember to put that on the back of there. Now, I've already put some of the stripy paper on top just to make sure it matches. Okay, so let's just get some glue on here. And this is quite strong glue, so it will grab. If you want to use tape, that's fine as well. But I'm just I might put a little bit more, come a little bit higher because it's a wide strip. Like
Here we go. Linda said, I was treasurer for an animal charity up in Northumberland.
Wow.
I
didn't know that. I know she's done a lot of things over time.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of things.
I'm not going to say she's been around. She's done a lot of things.
Lynn.
She will laugh. She'll laugh. You know, she's
seen the world.
She's seen the world. She's done all kinds of things,
I
as
think maybe
Linda.
she's just come off this conversation. We're going to get ourselves...
Well, no, it's fine. Right, so what we're going to do... She's fine. She's, you know...
Worn many hats.
She's one of life's gems, is Linda. She's one of life's gems, and she'd do anything for you. You know, always help you out, and she's... Well, it was funny today, wasn't it, Ian, setting up? Because we normally, you know, Linda says we need to go left to right, but because of the configuration of the kits and our mathematical brains, we were like, oh, we're going to have to do it a slightly different way, aren't we? Because we've got four times 3. And it's, you know, so we've had to change it a little bit, but it's worked, hasn't it, Ian? And we were happy with the way it looked, so...
What actually happened, guys, is that they've got an instruction sheet from Linda, and because Linda's not here, they were like, nah, tearing that up. We're doing what we want.
We were
Kids
not.
rule.
We've got them
Kids
framed,
rule.
haven't we? And, you know, gilded in gold. Okay, so now we've got our little mechanism here.
Oh,
Yay,
love
can
it.
you see
How
how it
cool is it?
works? Now, I've glued that. I have got brads, but if you've got brads, lots of brads, use brads on there. You know, we've all got brads. Now, the other thing I want to do now is I want to just pop on my little sentiment. So this one says sending hugs, and that's why I've chosen that one at the top there, because they're actually hugging each other.
Yes.
So we're going to pop that there. That says sending big hugs.
I will say, by the way, Linda is going to be back in this studio in May with Anna Lou, which is very exciting.
It is exciting, isn't it?
And by the way, you can shop for all the Anna Lou / Pollyanna elements for you on the craftywitches.co.uk. That's a whole different show coming up. That's in May, so both of those will be together.
Definitely.
Down here.
It will, yes. Yes, it will. She's very nice, isn't she? She's a nice lady.
Lovely lady.
Yeah, she is. Like a mum. Like a mum.
Yes.
So we've got a little bit of ribbon there, which we'll chop down. And then I've just got my one last little sentiment, which I'm going to put on here. And what I want to do is when we pull that down like that, I want it to go there. Now, the thing is here, you need it to go flat.
Also, it fits underneath.
So it fits underneath the little slider panel.
I see.
If you put it on pads, and I've done this so many times, put it on pads, it will stop. The other thing you can do, of course, you can have it at the bottom. It's entirely up to you, but I'm going to put it so it sits there, and that should just slide underneath. Let's have a look, we'll see. And what you can do, let me just get my poker tool under there just to give it a bit of a lift.
Give it a chance, yeah.
Like that. And then that should slide under, she says.
Oh, Sheila.
I need to get it under first and then I can slide it back down.
And then you're off, look.
There you go. So now we've got our little... There we go. Whee! How cute is that? Maybe do lift it, give that a little bit of give. But I wanted to show you how to do it. But I think it looks really, really nice if we can hold it up like that now. It's something a little bit different, and it's got some fun. You can make a box for it, and you get 4 of the toppers on there. I mean, you could make it even bigger and do 6 toppers, but I just wanted to show that just because it's a digital kit, it doesn't mean that you can't do everything that you've done previously with physical crafting kits.
Very good point. Sheila, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have you got another demo up your sleeve?
I have, yes.
I'll let you get ready.
All right.
Right, I'm going to go to the middle, then I'll carry on to Ian. You got more shows, haven't you?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Coven Club.
The Coven Club, wicked. Right, I'm going to go back to the middle, then we'll talk more about the Coven Club, because goodness me, it was so exciting to hear, actually, how many of you, the first time the team were in, joined the Coven Club. Because it's not normally something that can necessarily be on Create and Craft, for example. Never knew about the Coven Club. Right here, right now, you do. We'll talk about that in just a second. This is a representation of... How cool are these, by the way? This is a representation of those 12 collections. You can order individually if you want to. They're on a 3 for 2. That 3 for 2 obviously carries on, then plus an extra discount, going for the mega buy in the 12. $14.99. If you're just joining us, what's the time? Nearly 20 to 2 in the afternoon. Only $14.99 for 12 of the latest collections. And you've got that special code after all. TCS, the craft store, TCS22 will give you a further 10% off. Not just off the Dino Raw Sim you're spying just there. Not just off the Furry Good Mates you just saw Sheila using a second ago. Or like down the bottom there, you've seen the Feline florals. Or as we move in as well to the other ones, 10% off every single product on the craftywitches.co.uk. It's up to you to insert that though for you. TCS22, you'll see it at checkout. That's even if you've already got the discounts, because you're in one of the Coven Clubs, you can still get a further 10% off what works best for you. And you're thinking, Coven Club, this sounds like a jolly good idea. I'm going to wander this way, and Ian's going to tell us all about it. Because Ian, there are different levels, if you like. Is that a good word for it?
There is, yeah. The way I always look at the Coven Club, I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, everybody wanted to join a fan club.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So like there was, I was in the Madonna fan club for
Well,
example. Yeah. And you'd get exclusive deals. You'd know exactly when the record was released and all of that. That would be exclusive to you as a member. That's exactly what the Coven Club is. No. It gives us great offers. Yeah. As well as fantastic savings. We might
have to hold this up and spin it around.
That's fine.
I know it's going to make you read upside down. If you just put it on here, there we go. Well, it means we're bringing the camera over, and it's all over there. It involves work, but nevertheless.
As you said, there's 3 levels. There's the gold level, which is the highest. They all come with the same benefits. It's just the length of time that you're with us to have it. So the gold one is £40, but obviously you put your TCS 22 code in today, you'll have that for £36.
Yes.
So you're making a 10% saving on all of these levels, but that'll give you 12 months membership. You'll get a £5 digital code every month to have £5 off at any digital downloads that you buy within that month. But you'll also, I'll have to correct myself from before, I think I said 25%. It's 20% off everything you buy on the website. So that includes the pay for card. So today, if you're a member of the Coven Club and you're buying our paper, when you put it into the basket, 20% is going to come off before you put your 10% code.
Because it knows that I'm a member because of my account that I've got
right,
on it. That it already, I haven't got to think of my own promo code, if you like. It's your account. So your account is a first-class account. Or it's okay.
Yeah. So you'll get that discount off before when you put it into your basket. That discount will automatically come off, and then you can put your discount code in from today and get a further 10% off everything that you're buying as well. And that's the gold membership. Yep. You've then got the silver membership, which is for 6 months, which is £25. So that's going to be £22.50 today with your 10% discount. Yes. And again, the same level of benefits. You still get the 20% off. You still get the £5 digital voucher every month. Yep. But what I failed to mention then at the beginning of there as well is we give, occasionally you'll get a free gift, you'll get a free download. Oh, delightful. So, I mean, Linda, they're so generous, and they'll celebrate various different things. You might find you'll get an opportunity to buy the download, or they'll send it directly to your inbox as to what was free. Oh, so whether you like it or not, you're getting it. Yeah. And like if you miss something or miss the newsletter, it doesn't matter. It's still on its way. Yeah, it's still on its way. And again, that's why it's so important to sign up to the newsletter as well, because with the normal newsletter, everybody will be told certain things, but with the Coven membership newsletter, it's special to you as a member. Yeah. But not everybody's money can travel all that far, can they? Like, you know what I mean? You know, there's got to be different budget, levels for everybody. But we also thought, what would people like to try? So a sort of a try before you buy, because this is mental. It is. It's mental. So you're talking about this one here, the £10. The £10 one. Taster. Yeah, because we're in April now, and it's April the 14th. Yep. So you join today. You're getting 10% off if you use our TCS. So it's £9. So it's £9. Yep. We're giving you a £5 discount code to use on the... So that's £4, down to £4. That'll... Yeah. And then on the 1st of May, we'll give you another £5 voucher to use on... So Crofty, which is you £1. Yeah, down to -1. Yeah. So that's and then at the same time as doing all of that, we're giving you the 20% off plus anything that happens within that month, if there's any freebies or anything that comes up in that month. Wow. Wow. How sensational. So whatever works. So listen, if you're not sure what you're doing, you want to dip your toe in, of course, go for the try. But if you kind of get it, like we do, you're going for the middle. Oh, absolutely. That's for me. I mean, like I said, I use Madonna as an example. You know what. You've got to join a fan club. And this is the one too. You said it confirmed in our ear. You were right first time round. It is 25. Oh, is it? Oh, there it is on the website, point 1. Becky on Facebook says yes. Oh, sorry. I apologise. Sorry. Linda's furious. She'll send out she'll send the flying monkeys over. Well, they'll probably will. They'll carry me home. I'll save me driving. Yeah, it will. It doesn't matter. Even if it was 15%, 20%, 25%, like, it doesn't matter, does it? I think it's just that extra bonus and all the information coming your way. And it's such a wonderful community, isn't it, of lots of people commenting and saying hi. And do you know what? Like, even on our Facebook page, Creative Friends, everybody, the sample team, the sample Linda's boys and girls, because that's what she likes to call us, and has done for many, many years. We're all there to help and guide you. And like I say, Kevin, who's our technical warlock, if anything ever comes through on that page where it's something to do Kevin's on it, he's sorting you out. What other company could do that for you? It's instant. Yep. The support is instant. The product is instant. After all, away you go. Brilliant news. By the way, Becky says sorry for telling you 20%. Oh, right, OK. It's all good. It's all good. Have we got time for another demo? Do you want to log on and show us anything on the computer? Well, I was just going to quickly show another... Yeah, we should. Quickly show another collection. You brought it along anyway. We may as well fire it up, eh? So this one is the Feline florals. Yep. And... the reason I wanted to show this one slightly differently, so like as Sheila said in the last one, there was 12 toppers on the one, and then there was a certain amount of toppers on the other. This one has got sort of, if I just pull it up bigger, it's got like ready-made cards, if you like, because that topper can just be cut out, decoupaged, built up. It's there on a sort of a 5x5 card.
Yep.
It's jumping out as your topper straight away. But again, because it's digital, you're not going to break it. I mean, I'm in Adobe Reader, which is the one we choose to use as the Crafty Witches. It's a free one. It doesn't cost you anything. I can resize that. So that, at the moment, that's like a fit a 5x5 card. I can make that fit an 8x8 card if I want. And if I want it as wall art, I can make it be a 12x12. And nothing will change because it's 300 DPI. So it's the stuff that we would
As
say.
you showed us, like, you rewind it if you missed it. Like, you printed it out to like 300%, didn't you? And it's absolutely perfect.
And like I said before, it's 12 pages every time. You're getting an insert, you're getting some sentiments. This, Becky knows this, and so does Linda. I always go to the decorative papers first, whenever the collection's come, because these are my favourite. Because I make 3D projects.
Cool.
So like bags and boxes and stuff. When I print onto my 250 GSM card, this is perfect, but I'm getting fancy boxes now, aren't I? I'm not just getting plain white boxes or plain black boxes. I'm getting fancy boxes, and these decorative papers are just sublime. Look, I'm so in awe. I mean, it reminds me of tattoos. I don't know why. I mean, I've not got one myself, but it's just that kind of vibrant image.
I see what you mean.
And everything.
Imagine that in fabrics. It would be, as I said, printing off onto fabric if you want to. Beautiful.
And then like we've got the colours, which Becky's then pulled from the artwork, so that it all mixes, matches, and harmonises together. But then when she creates, that's a different style of insert essential paper. So what you're doing then is like in all of those 12 collections, you've got there's two essential papers, so you've got that many. 12. 72, isn't it? Something like that. But you've got all of that.
I'm going to agree.
You've got 24. Sorry, I'm not getting carried away with myself, Dan. I'm an accountant as well. God.
72. That'll do. Right, there we go. Monday morning done.
But they're different on everyone. So what Becky does is make sure you've got a varied amount. And again, it's the 12 pages. Go back to the beginning. More information is always there, because it was in the first collection as well, as it is in all 12 collections. Yeah, it's never presuming everyone knows everything already. Who knows? That's right. And now we're going to get another demo from Sheila. Go on then, Ian. The Shanaza... The what? Shania Twain? That's right. Right. Andy, I'm walking away. Like Craig David, thank you. The Shania Twain of card. Hey, that could be you, Sheila. The Shania Twain of card crafting. Couldn't it? Oh, man, I feel like a crafter. Here we are. Yeah, I feel like I failed him now, because we kept saying it all morning. He's going, how do I say it? How do I say it? I was like, Shane, and was. You know, we were trying to think, was. Anyway, he messed it up, so it didn't matter. It was pointless. So we're going to use the chinoiserie collection. Go on. Oh, that one, not the one that Ian said. Right, no, the chinoiserie sheet. We've got plenty of time. We got 7 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Okay, that's lots of time. This will be quite simple. You know, different to what we just did. But we have got a few cards here, because obviously we've had so many beautiful cards from the team. If I turn them this way, and then you can see them, that we never get to show all of them. But it just goes to show what different things you can do with them. This is the insert, which I'm going to be using in a minute, but I'm not sure who's done it. Sam's actually printed it out twice, cut out the flowers and decoupaged them. And again, that is not using a topper, that's using the insert. And then you've got the beautiful, just simple cards, just so lovely, isn't it? And the artwork and the detail is amazing. It's got feathers and flowers and foliage on there. And then you've got the cat. Again, another beautiful project with the beautiful papers. And then again, look at this one with a little bit of stamping on there, stenciling, and a tiny bit of glitter on the animals. Just so beautiful, so simple, but so elegant. These little frames have been used. Yeah, it's really They're amazing, aren't they? They're just beautiful, and that's just a little selection. So what I'm going to do is keep this simple. So I've printed out some of the paper. Now, this reminded me, actually, of, like, bonsai trees. Yeah, I see that. In a way. Yep. So I've cut a strip from that section and a strip going across, so we've still got a continuation with that. And I'm going to just overlap them. So pop these on now with a bit of glue. And then what I've done, I've taken two of the toppers. I've taken the one with the tiger and the one with the fox, because there's a squirrel in there as well. They're all really lovely. There's a butterfly, I think, too, which are really, really
pretty and so detailed. Again, you're spoilt for choice.
Now, I will tell everybody, well, sport for choice, you've got the multi-buy after all to get all 12 at your disposal. I'm not expecting you to use them all this week or this month, but the point is you've ordered them when they're most affordable. This happens, the latest ones are the most affordable times. Now, do keep watching, by the way, Craft Store. Next hour, 2 o'clock, Nikki Hall and Pokedoodles. There's vouchers to be won on that show, by the way. Yeah, so she's streaming in Nikki from home, so that's at 2 o'clock. After then, Shania Twain is back.
Shania Twain.
3 o'clock. Shania Twain. I'm thinking I'll get her. All things Dalton Manor at 3, which is a wonderful brand for your cardstocks and things. That's me at 3, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it is. We've got some nice deals on there as well, some beautiful cardstock as well. So what we've done, let me show you how I've done this. So on this card here, you can see how the frames are. So you've got the tiger in the frame there, and then this piece has been cut off, and then this is how it comes. So again, it's up to you whether you use it like that. You can die cut it out, you can do it with your knife as I did. Well, what I've done is I've cut the frame from the fox and the tiger, and I want to overlap these together. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to kind of do it back to front, I think. So I've got double layer of pads on here, or foam tape. So if I can just take the backing off there, I've got a square of card, and again the white card, which is Linda's card. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this big frame on there first, just so that I can make sure that my little fox is in the middle. In fact, I'll take this off as well.
That white cardstock, the craft cardstock, the cream cardstock, the black cardstock, Linda's black card is all on the craftywitches.co.uk, where you'll get a further 10% off with the code TCS22. That is website-wide.
And it's great, it prints out beautifully. We've also got, as I was saying before to Ian, we've got 160 GSM, which is great for your inserts and your papers. You might want to print your papers on that. And then we've also got the 200 GSM. So you've got 3 different weights in the white. And then we've got the black and we've got the cream. So there's something that will fit really for everything. So let's pop our beautiful fox in there, and then we're going to take the next frame. Now this frame has just got 1 layer of pads on. Okay. So the idea with this was that when we pop it on there, we've still got a white area showing around the fox, but we're actually then layering up to create something with a bit more dimension, and we've still got that little white edge showing underneath. And then this will sit on our card here, and then we're going to add a sentiment.
We've got 2.5 sheets.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll speed up a little bit.
I'll speed up. I don't know. If you're nearly finishing, slow down.
We've got a sentiment here, which we're going to put on. And then this will go at the bottom. We'll pop the insert inside, and then we're just going to put a couple of little gems on. The insert I've cut down to fit the size of the card, so this is 7 by 7. And the bit I've cut off, obviously, I've still got. I've used, I've got that in my little box of bits that I can use again with another project. So we just pop 1 or 2 gems, and I found I got some blue gems, and I thought these will be perfect.
Yeah, that's sort of like porcelain, iconic, sort of crockery, pottery colours.
Yeah, was it Wedgwood? I think it was Wedgwood, wasn't it? There was Wedgwood, which was...
Wasn't he a DJ?
Which was blue and white, I don't know. No, I think which was blue and white. And then there's another one as well. There's 2 different ones, I think. One is more expensive than the other, but they're...
We see a lot in them, that inspiration in fabrics, particularly, sort of.
Yes, exactly.
White and that blue is iconic together, isn't it? So I'm so pleased with it together.
But look how classy that is, just by using a minute amount of the kit, you know. So again, really, really nice kit to work with. I do really like that one.
Bravo! I know you can take a longer over it, so thank you for powering through.
That's all right.
Get it done. Absolutely divine. Right, Sheila, should we meet Ian in the middle?
Yes. Yes.
That was my little coat to Ian. Ian, what you grasped there?
So just wanted to let everybody know, if they're buying off our website this week, because the code will last right up until Sunday at midnight, you'll be put in a draw to win one of 3 of our Witches Brew mugs.
A little cauldron mug. I put mine behind you on set over there. Look, I even cleaned it, maybe, potentially. Ian, lovely to work with you.
And you
lovely
too,
to see
Dan.
you again
Thank
as
you.
well. Thank you so much. You clearly know so much about it and absolutely adore what you do with the Crafty Witches, so we appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Sheila, you're all right as well.
Thanks.
No, I'm joking. You're absolutely fabulous in your demonstrations as well. So I'll see you at 3.
You will, yes.
Dalton Manor next
yes.
with Porkadoodles, but more importantly, in this show right now, craftywitches.co.uk. Right, that's where we're shopping.
Absolutely, that's where to go.
Perfect. With 5 seconds left, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, everybody else. Linda, of course, at home. Now's your time to go shopping.